Hi guys, a new context starting July 1st, ending July 31st for everybody who shares my post on Facebook. It's counted like one entry, so you can win one of 3 20-minute readings with me. Also, you have two specials. One is like 2-question offer for $45, and also relationship or ex or on and off relationship spread for $50. So you can book them via my website www.cattarot.ca. Thank you. Hi Leo, welcome to your bi-weeklies, July 1st to July 15th. I have pre-shuffled the cards. So let's see what's on the bottom. 4 of Swords reversed. So that will tell me avoiding problems and reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay, so let's see, what is this all about? What do you have? Getting to know each other. Playfulness, religious factors, children in the past, separation, very soon, calling in your soulmate, attraction, wedding, and release your ex. Wow, that is all over the place, pretty much like what I have seen in the monthlies. So guys, if you haven't seen monthlies, please check them out. They're like out for July. And also I'm going to put the link at the end of this video so you can actually just click to it. So anyway, let me double this up and see what's going on. Oh my gosh, death, judgment, magician, 3 karma cards. Okay, so in the past, children, it says your love life is being affected by children. So this card has multiple layers. It could be that your children are kind of affecting your love life, or partner's children, or that you want to have children, but this also talks about inner child. And Knave of Pentacles talks about moving forward and kind of trying to be studious about it, kind of figure out what the real needs are, establishing yourself. See, kind of there is like this, and this is all in the past, but it's still the past that is coming over here. Ace of Chalices is like that feeling that starts rushing through you when you kind of like find somebody who you think it's a kindred spirit, and kind of like something that can go to marriage, to relationship. Wow, and the strength, this is, guys, you, that's a Leo card. So you really felt good in the past, and you kind of looks like you spent time working on yourself. Maybe the steps were kind of that you made forward very small, but nonetheless they were steps understanding love life really well. So this is the root of the problem. Here we have religious factors, and we have your love life is influenced by religious upbringing, spiritual path. And then we have the Magician. The Magician is talking about creation and something that can be kind of created out of nothing, kind of magic, but also connected to religious factors is like, where do you want to go from here? This also sometimes means marriage, and it's a restart, right? Because it's one. It's kind of preparing yourself for something. Like, it is some kind of love offer that either has been given or is going to be given in a moment, and somebody yet needs to be admired. This is like 6 of Wands in the upright situation is victory and feeling like a winner. But in a reverse situation, somebody really needs admiration, and there is like this is kind of the base of this romance. Okay, so where are we starting? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And then you have the Death card. So something that you find you might not like, and it's going to come to an end. So it might be a breakup, it might be breakup, something that restarts later. In any case, that always talks about transformation. It talks about that some kind of change is taking place, that nothing really remains the same, and that you need to kind of accept that life is evolving, right? So this is a time of transition, and things are actually changing form, right? So this larvae becomes a butterfly, right? So you actually called to let go of the old, and you can welcome the new, and you really need to allow this to happen. This is even more kind of stronger message to those who may be somehow involved with Scorpios. So then you have Knight of Chalices. Yeah, it was some I'm sorry, and somebody who could be emotionally manipulative again, and King of Swords. So yeah, it says one person is possibly emotionally manipulative, the other person is kind of like reacting coldly onto that. So that's the point of getting to know each other. So it's like from the depths of emotion to the heights of the intellect. And I think this is probably what needs to stop, and this is what this death is referring to, because if these cards are reversed, if they are like in the upright state, it would be like, look, this is the knight in the shining armor, kind of like carrying you through the troubles, right? And King of Swords, kind of like really kind of pulled together, feeling really comfortable about where things are going or how things are going. So I think any manipulation, either intellectual or emotional, has to stop. And this is getting to know each other, or maybe even knowing what is your partner using, like, to get their agenda forward. So now you have playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And then you have the Judgment card. The Judgment card, again, something old is coming to the surface. Something really needs to be looked upon one more time, right? It's kind of hearing that situation that you had death over here is now coming to a new situation, and it actually might have even spiritual aspect. So you are kind of invited to free yourself. You see, kitty cat is getting out of defense, and hey, I'm free to kind of roam, because you are supposed to live on the higher level, and you are supposed to go and be playful. This is talking about the shady workmanship. Something happened, and somebody is juggling. So something happened. This could be related to the finances, and this can talk about dropping the ball. This can talk about embarrassment. This can all talk about, you know, it is time to really realize what doesn't work and what kind of causes you turmoil of some sort. So okay guys, what is crowning you? So now this is really interesting. There is separation card. It says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And then we have like this Two of Swords. Well, Two of Swords in the upright position is like making a blind decision, but this way is like it's very hard to make a decision. And it could be that you are trying to make a decision about separation, and this is kind of like getting really hard, and you're spending some time thinking about it. And look, there is like some kind of heartache, and it could be the third person that it's either involved, or you suspect being involved, or it could be some interference or rejection. And Queen of Wands, that would be you guys. And like it's like feeling skin deep. It's kind of like not feeling fully accepted, or not feeling fully out there. Like when Queen of Wands is reversed, like upright, she's like go go go, very attractive, wanted, seeked upon. One Queen of Wands is reversed, and this could be because of all of this, that you're kind of losing a sense of yourself, and maybe even kind of wondering what went wrong physically in regards to something. And you really shouldn't be feeling this way, because this is just due to all this kind of like mental turmoil that is happening. So this would be kind of like going in the second week. It's saying very soon, clearly decide what you want, so that it comes to you now. And then you have Knave of Swords. So Knave of Swords is like, okay, kind of like putting your nose where it doesn't belong. Just kidding. It's actually talking about discovery. Knave of Swords maybe not be the most filtered person, but it's definitely talking about a little detective work and trying to figure out. It's somebody who really wants to learn things. And look, you have also Queen of Swords. So it could be mother and a child as well, but it certainly this has air quality, so that means you're kind of like putting a notch up, right? So clearly very soon, clearly decide what you want, so it comes to you now. So this is really fast. You are like really putting your foot down, and Queen of Swords is a master communicator. It's somebody who is shedding fear and moving forward. So this is kind of discovering what you want and putting it in action. So be very careful about the situation. Seven of Wands reversed, like this is like, look, the kitty is hissing over here and not feeling overly happy, defensive, but it's still in the position of power and has a flag. Here it says you may be overpowered. You may feel that you're overpowered. So like this has to be some kind of strategy in all of this involved. So what do we have here? How do you feel? Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So you see, Nine of Cups is like hoping for something but really not getting it, or feeling you're not getting it. So this is telling me that negative thoughts can actually affect the outcome, because I'm not subscribing to think positive and everything is going to work out positive, because we all know this doesn't work. But law of attraction is definitely talking that if you really magnetize yourself with the negative pole, that of course you're not going to really get positivity back, not so much because of some kind of, let's call it law of attraction, but because you are kind of giving those negative vibes. And so look at this, but calling in your soulmate, and then you're getting a soulmate card. So okay, let's go back again. Don't be negative, kind of think about the positive solution, because look, the soulmate is here, and it could be something foolish that can happen, or you might consider you being foolish, you might consider your soulmate being foolish, or maybe soulmate is connected to something that maybe he or she was a little bit self-oriented. That's kind of like some kind of process. Fool, however, talks about it could be lots of conversation, but action doesn't follow. So be careful about that. And I think this is why this is happening here as attraction, and you attract romantic life by enjoying this moment fully. And there is Three of Wands. So again, we have this ominous 3, but this card is about goals, about setting your sight onto where you're going, which ones are your ships. And you know, you're standing on the ledge looking down and wondering what is the next thing to conquer. So this is basically your environment. And Four of Pentacles talks about gathering power. And this is saying some people may be actually approaching you and telling you that you live in the fantasy world. So these are 3 different flavors in your environment. You may be actually fighting more with your environment than even with yourself over the next 2 weeks in this period. So where do we go with that? So wedding and Six of Pentacles. Now this is really interesting, because wedding and this situation involves marriage. This could be a few things, that either you are involved with somebody who is married, or that you want to be married, or that there is like maybe some wedding happening around that's going to be significant for you. So now Six of Pentacles is a card of giving and sharing, right? So here they are sharing their toys, you see, and a little kind of heart in it, but kind of who is going to get what and who is giving what. So when this card shows up, it talks about give and take. So it's always asking, especially in a relationship, for those of you who are in a relationship, or those of you who are not in a relationship, who want to form a new relationship, this is now time for you to kind of reconfigure yourself, because this is asking you to be, you see, it's much easier to give. And especially if you're a woman listening to this, you can be giver, no problem. Taking it is hard. And women especially always feel they have to give it right back. So instead of like telling universe, yes, I'm worthy of receiving, you're immediately giving it back. And the universe goes, okay, you don't want it, and give it to somebody else. So keep in mind that you have to learn how to take if you are like perpetual giver. And you see, you get this like universal freedom and emotional fulfillment and happiness. 10 of Cups. Wow, great card to get. And Four of Wands, even though it's reversed, is still a really good card. It talks about it's entering to the next phase, celebrations, and it might be something that is surprising as well, but it's certainly not a negative card. So this actually can even talk about a wedding, or it could be about something that you hope for a long time to happen and all of a sudden it happens. So now the period is ending with release your ex, and the time has come to clear your energies. I know this is confusing given that you have both separation and wedding in the same spread, so, and children. So now release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy, and here we have the King of Wands, which could represent you, or it could represent somebody who somehow is unavailable. Anxiety over this person. Nine of Swords is not a good place to be. This is in fact one of the worst cards, if not the worst card in the deck, because at least if you get 10 of Swords, the worst is over. This is still, oh my gosh, what's happening, why is this happening, etc., etc. And look, and this is talking about establishing boundaries. So release your ex. Either you're going to kind of cut your cord with someone, but I don't think you will, because there is this card over here, but you are going to put an end of something and deal with your anxiety. Release your ex says, like, write down what you don't want to happen and burn it. It's a good ritual because literally it gives you a physical manifestation of things. So really this talks about do not stand up to bullying, and do not allow to be bullied, because it's kind of penetrating your shield of resistance over here. So let me just clarify here a few cards. So what do I want to clarify here? I want to clarify this Three of Swords. Never a nice card to have. So what is this Three of Swords in separation for Leos? What is this Three of Swords for Leos? Three of Swords. Huh, look, we have some kind of lies, falseness, letter, some kind of communication that either had a tint of lie in it, or something happened that caused maybe miscommunication or stop of the communication because the person is waiting over here. But look, it's coming to reunion, so just be careful about that. So separation to reunion, but you have to be yourself, guys. This, like, I mean, you have to come to that Queen of Wands, which you had over here. You had that strength. What else I want to figure out this Death card here, getting to know each other. What is about this Death card here for Leos? That card for Leos. That, oh come on, actually let's take this. Wow, you have Scholar reversed, you have House reversed, and you have Prison. So Prison is generally talking about marriage and feeling stuck in some kind of home life. So it's going to be the end of some kind of relationship or marriage. it's going to be definitely reconfiguration of something. So let's see then whose, because you have playfulness right after. What is this judgment here for Leo? An embarrassment, a friend, somebody, but friends reversed. Give me like this Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. What is this all about? Again, death. So it's you're ending some, you maybe have been very friendly towards something, or okay, so this probably can mean this. Judgment generally talks about bringing things from the past, right? Dealing with them, shifting them into something else, and especially because you also have death. So it's died and now it's coming to, like, I mean, for judgment, right? So were you good, were you not good? And looks like you might be really judgmental this time around and kind of like put an end to things that maybe have embarrassed you or caused you some issues in this time period. The rest is really self-explanatory. Other than this, what is this release your ex for Leo? Release your ex for Leo. Give me this release your ex for Leo. So there is the pride, which we guys know you have. Release your ex for Leo. 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 Release your ex. That's you. You like, you're feeling really proud over something. Yeah, somebody stole something from you. Somebody's causing you anxiety. Somebody stole your peace of mind, I think. And I think this is like what basically really all is adding. You do want this reconciliation. You do want this whole children, you know, soulmate. But at this stage, I think you want the right thing. You are kind of like killing things that didn't work and demanding that you want this give and share in order for this to work out properly. So Leos, please give me your comments. This means a lot to me, as you know. This is how I communicate with you. Please also share, thumbs up, thumbs down. And this time around, for everybody who is on Facebook or everybody who joins my Facebook, for every share on Facebook, it's counting as one vote for July contest for one of the 3 offers for 20-minute reading. So guys, I really would wish you all the best, but I think you're going to be just fine. You're coming to yourself. And remember, this is a general reading. Your personal reading can be which is very specific, can be different. So for that, contact me at catchtarot.ca, and everything is like down in description. And also, if you haven't seen your monthly, just stay until the end of this video. I'm providing you, so you can just click through it, and it's kind of like giving you more perspective on this. All the best, Leos, for the first 2 weeks. I wish you all the best, and I love you.